Hi guys, this is Tridib and you are watching a brand new episode of Learn with Tridib. In this particular episode, I will show you how you can create fantastic interactivity showing and hiding objects within Figma interactivity, within your Figma prototype. So how we do it? We basically do it with conditional statements that has been introduced with the 2023 version of the new Figma in Figma config. So, without much ado, let's get started. But before that, I would kindly request you to like, share, and comment on this video. And if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon, see, so that you can get all our upcoming notifications. So, let's deep dive. Great. So in this particular video, as you see, there are three food items that is there in this section, and I will hide and show them based on certain conditional statements. So let's see how I do it. So if I run this particular presentation, in this particular presentation, you will see that if I click on this show hide icon, I can show hide these images, and if all of them are hidden, I can click on this button and all of them can actually be shown on the screen. So, how to get these things done? Let us understand step by step, and we'll understand the conditional statements that is required to create this wonderful interactivity in Figma. So let me share my Figma screen and we will very slowly, I will not hurry you to the process because for many of you guys who are experts, they rush you through the entire process. But for my students, people who are just starting with Figma, people who are more of designers than developers, they require a little bit of space, little bit of slow processing time to understand and grasp the entire logic. So I will take you very slowly. I will not rush you through the process, I can assure you, and I will really teach you that how to get these particular things done. So let me share my Figma screen. Awesome. I think you can clearly see my Figma screen over here, right? Awesome. Great. So let us see, if you see this particular iPhone frame, what we have done over here, I have not gone through very complex um, components or groups and all those things. I have simply placed three images. If you see, if you go through this particular frame, you will know that there are basically images. These are just basically layers of images that I have over there, and these are icons. These are small boxes grouped inside an icon, and I have given conditional statements in these three icons. Okay, so let us understand how to give conditional statements, but before that we have to set up our own local variants, the local variables, how the local variables work. So don't select anything on screen, just click on the local variables section in the design panel. Once I click over here, I have a lot of variables over here. I will take you one at a time. Currently understand this thing. I have created three Boolean, these Boolean variables over here. Since I have three layers, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, I have created three variables, three Boolean variables in the name of show layer 1, show layer 2, show layer 3, and I have kept all the Booleans as true over here. Okay, And over here I just for the time being ignore this count and price on all these things. This is not for this particular module but for some other examples which I will also cover. But don't get confused with these things. I will just create new images, new icons and all this, and I will show you how we are doing those stuff. Okay, great. So let me just click on this frame. I will take a phone layer. Awesome. I will just keep these things aside. I will use this, I will reuse this stuff. So I will just keep those things. So I will just drag images over here. I am too lazy designer in that way. So you can change any image. These are just images. Okay, and I will also take this button over here. Again, this is not a auto layout button. I could have easily done that. I didn't want to do, as I told, being too lazy, procrastinating on a lot of stuffs. So let me just quickly make this. I love having a little rounded corners. So at this point of time, I will also drag these things inside this. So you have three basics: buttons, icon buttons, that will actually, when triggered, when clicked, will actually show and hide these particular uh, images. Okay, so this is layer 1 icon, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. Great. Okay, so currently I will just, if you see, since I have dragged it from here, it is already been linked. Okay, so I will just detach all this linking so that I can do things from scratch. So nothing is linked currently, nothing is linked anywhere. Okay, so I have, as I have told, I have created three local variables: show layer 1, show layer 2, show layer 3, and they are created as booleans. So you can create a boolean like this. You create a boolean and you can name the boolean as show layer 1, whatever name you want to give, and you can keep it as true or false. Okay, same way. Okay, so I will just delete these variables because I have already got three variables done: show layer 1, show layer 2, show layer 3. Great. Now, since nothing is attached at this point of time, okay, if you see over here in this layer, I had attached these booleans. How the booleans will know that they have to perform based on certain clicks and show, hide an image? Currently nothing is linked, my booleans are not linked to the layers. So what I will do, I will click over here, right click. If I click left, it will just show and hide in this way. Okay, I will right click over here, and if you see, the show layer 1 boolean, show layer 2 boolean, and show layer 3 boolean are already present over there. Okay, I will just choose the show layer 1. So now the show layer 1 boolean is attached to the first layer 1. Second one, I will click again, right click, not left click, right click and show layer 2. And then in the third one, I will right click again and show layer 3. Okay. So now these three things are attached. Okay. So these three layers are attached with each other. Okay. Now let us do the coding bit. Okay. What I have done over here, let us see. I have, as I have shown you guys earlier, what I will do over here, I have to go to prototype, and if you see the prototype, let us first see, let us understand, and then we will do over here. So I have already done over here, I have created a conditional statement that if this layer 1 is true, means that if it is showing, then hide it. Okay, so the put the boolean to hide to false. Okay, and Vice versa, if it is not showing, it is hidden, show it. That's the way it works. Okay. Similarly for same thing. Okay, this one also same thing. If this layer 2 is true, means it is showing, it is not hidden, to hide it. And if it is hidden, show it. That's pretty simple. Okay, so we'll do the same thing over here. I'll click over here, and I will just, if it is the conditional statement is already there, I will just delete it. Okay, for the sake of, I will just delete the conditional statement for all of them. Okay, so that we will do it from scratch. Okay, I will click on this, I will put an interaction, I will on click, I will go to the conditional statement. Conditional statement says that if show layer is equal to true, means it is showing. Okay, then what we will do, true, if it is, this particular thing is true, then what action we will do, add action. What we will do, if this particular l- show layer is true, we will set variable, we will set a variable of show layer 1 to show layer 1 equal to false. Okay, else, very clear, else what we will do, we will set variable show layer to true. Okay, that's it, we are done for this particular logic. Okay, so let us just test this thing, if it is running perfectly or not. We'll go over there. So if this is true, it is false. If it is false, it is true. So it is working absolutely as required. Okay. So we'll do the same thing for these guys also. So we'll go to the interaction. We'll on click. We will put a conditional statement. If layer 2 is equal to true, then what we will do, then what we'll do, we'll again set variable layer 2 to false. Okay, so we will put layer 2 to false. Okay, else we will put set variable layer 2 to true. That's it, we have to do just this specific thing. Okay, let me see again if it is working. Perfect, lovely, it is working perfectly. Okay, great. So again, so the first, the second is done. Let us create the third one. Again, interaction, on click, I will create conditional statement. If again show layer 3 is equal to true, then Add action, set variable, show layer 3 to false. Perfect. Else, set variable, show layer 3 to true. And we are done. Perfect. So if you see now, all these things, all these conditional statements are done. What about this one? So this also we have to click. So currently, if you see, no, nothing is selected. I will go to prototype. I will remove the set variables. I will click on this. Its main purpose is to show all the layers. Okay, so interaction 1, I will click on this, set variable, show layer 1 to true, that is 1 plus set variable 2 to true, that is second, and again set variable to true. That's it. That is the work of this one. Okay, if we now click on this and play, if we now see, if I click on this, it's hidden. Click on this, it's hidden. Click on this, it's hidden. And if I hide all of them and then click on this show, all of them are shown. So we can do certain small things, like we can have two state of this button. We can create this as components. In one, we can show the eye. In one, you can close the eyes, and so on and so forth. We can do as a button over here, and we can actually, based on the condition, we can show, hide the different state of the variants. We can do that. Okay, so that thing, you can add all bells and whistles, you can add on this particular thing, but I wanted to create these things as simple as possible so that you can understand this thing, grasp the concept, and then use it in your own interactive projects. Okay, so let us again go back. Hope, let me just do a concise uh, closure for this particular video. So if I just for the sake of understanding, if I just sum up that what we have done over here, we created 3 layers. We have assigned 3 different variables with it, and once the variables, which are Boolean variables, which has only 2 states, false and true, and we had attached those 3 Boolean variables to 3 different layers of the design. Once we have done that, what we did, we then use conditional statements on those icons, on those eye icons, and we had created the condition statements like that: if this particular layer is visible, turn it off, hide it, else show it. And that we repeated across all the 3 layers. And for the fourth button, which shows everything, we had used 3 variables over there, and every time we told them that make these variables true, because we will only use them when all the layers are set to false. Hope you like this video, and if you have any queries, you can definitely ask me. You can send me email to tridibghosh2015@gmail.com, and I would like to see a lot of interesting designs, lot of interesting interactivity that you can do with these conditional statements. If you have really liked this particular video, kindly like, share, and comment on the video. And if you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get all our upcoming notification. Till then, goodbye and God bless.